Uh, Hi. Hello. Hi. Hi. Hello. Hi. Hi. Hello. 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 Hi, Direwolf. 618. Hello. Hi. Hello. 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 This is Cinnabonbon, your cinnamon roll bear DIY extraordinaire. Truly an extraordinary DIYer. Listen. I started the day with a drunk fox woman, and I ended the day with a drunk fox woman. Hi, hello, yes, I rigged a PP. We're not gonna do that today though. We're doing non-curse things, alright? I know I had to, like, man. I knew I had to preface my own stream. I was like, oh shit. They're gonna think, oh god, what are you drawing? Gee, I wonder. Oh god, thank you, Citrus, for the gifted. Hello, Donut. Welcome to the Build-A-Bears. And also, thank you. Congrats on the new model child. Oh. Yeah. I saw what you did. Yeah, I liked reading that as the music played, Darth. I saw what you did, Cinna. That creation was not meant for this world. That was funny. The horror! Listen. It was put out into the ether, okay? And then the artist was like, LOL? What's that supposed to do? What would you have done? Okay, alright. Today, chat, we are drawing a model as a gift for a friend. Okay. Cinnabonbon, when are you rigging yours? I don't have a peen. I know, it's so sad. I don't have one. I don't have a big old peen. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Mine got cut off. Yeah, it was an issue at birth. It was a failed circumcision. Yep, that's how women are made. That's how women are made, Shunny. Okay, dropped. Alright. Skill issue. Uh-huh. No conk? Unsubbed. Oh, shucks. Oh, no. Oh, no. This clucker is not a rooster in the end. Ah! Women don't exist. Yeah, he shows you don't exist. Yeah. Well, me and my lady bits beg to differ. Anyway. But she is a furry. Can I blog you? Can I block you? Hi, Google. Hello. Hello, orange man. Madness. It is madness. Okay. Whatever. You know, I don't care. Why did you rig that, Cinna? Because it was funny. Because I think it'd be hilarious to be blocked by Timma, don't you? What the hell? Because I want to hear, retard little losers cry and shit their pants. Oh no! She's not allowed to interact with her. Yeah, I wanted to hear it. I think it's hilarious. I like to trigger people on the internet, don't you? The DNA of the soul. It was funny. Yeah, literally. It was funny, and I like to trigger people on the internet. She does it for the tears. Howdy bear, hey River. So I don't know the context for the worm thing. There's a game called Genital Jousting. I guess Utica was playing it. A fan of hers drew her, her own special peen. And then, Mi-chan posted it and was like, someone should rig this, but I will ban you. So I rigged it. Shrimple, really. It was elementary, my dear Watson. There you go. Minus maxing. Yeah. Oh, that game. Yes. Yes. Dubious little bear. Okay. And true to her word, Timma blocked Senna. Yeah. Tough but fair. Tough but fair. I needed that, to be honest. Alright, anyway. We are drawing a model for Jewel. Who is Jewel? Jewel is Jewel Summer. She is a cactus VTuber. We've rated her once. She is a friend I made when I went to a convention with Kerimara and Naomi. She's very, very nice. She had some tragic news happen over the weekend, so I won't be bothering her with this. I'm just gonna plug away at it, and once it's done, just be like, hi, here, this is for you. I already had this stream planned, so now I feel kind of sad, but yeah, I feel like, she needs a good pick-me-up, and hopefully, this makes her smile a little bit, even just a little. So, yeah, and then if we get a little worn out on this design for a little bit, we'll switch over to, decided that I want to update Nomi or Nozomi's design, because, well, not update, just like, I don't know, give her a better model, because she's been using the pumpkin, so. And I like drawing big, massive boobies, because, 2024, you're the boob, alright, I say boob, 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 yep. She held up her part of the bargain, so true. Yes, booba gang, big booba. Big booba booba, boobalicious. Yeah. Teat. No. That's the line. I think you found it. Everything has a line, and I think that's the line. Alright. I need a thicker brush. I need to be thicker. Is this empty? Okay, cool. So, the nice thing about Jewel is she has a rather, kind of childlike wonder to her. She has, a certain level of really sweet naivety, so I hope to capture that in the eyes of making them a little more rounder. She's still an adult. Don't get it twisted. She also wants big knockers, so anything for my big knocker ladies, Not gonna lie, Kiara is trying to make it into a year of ass. See, here's the thing with that though. If VTubing becomes the year of ass, then is it VTubing? Cause that just means what, 3D models? Isn't the whole point of VTubing being 2D? I don't know. Why not both? Also, yeah, why not both? Tits and ass? Huh? Also, KFP in my chat? Are you kidding me? What the heck? Hello? Wow. Hello? leave them on YouTube. No, I'm just kidding. Let's. Okay, I had this looping because I didn't think it had lyrics at the beginning. But now that I know it does, I'm gonna change it real quick. It's annoying. It's a good song, don't get me wrong, but I'll see what's the sound like. There you go. TNA save the day. So true, so true. But thighs. Yeah. And before Assy McGee debuts as a Chuba. Yeah, is that what you want? Just booty cheeks jiggle every time they talk, almost like a snoot. Obviously, I need to make the neck thicker now. I think it had to be a little bigger. There. La. Assy McGee was a super old Cartoon Network show about a cop that was just legs and butt. Really? Oh my gosh, okay. What was it called? There was like an old show on Cartoon Network, and it was like sumo wrestlers, but they like always fought with their butts. Do you remember? Oblongs? Is that what it's called? You mean Adult Swim? No, I'm talking. Well, okay, you're talking about people. No, this was on like daytime. Mine was on daytime. Super Dupe Sumos? Oh, maybe? Wanted to stop in and make you think about what you've done before heading out and watch Apocalypse Now. Catch you later. Just to think about what you've done. Thanks for stopping by, Darth. Have a good night. Enjoy your movie. Or Joe? I'm not very familiar, sorry. Can't say I knew. It was like a fever dream. Like, what's it called, that? What is it called? I think she knows. Super Dumo Soup? Super Dumo. Oh shit. I can't spell. Super Dumo Sumos? Oh, Super Duper Sumos. Oh. Okay. Oh my god, yeah! What was their freaking catchphrase? They'd be like, butt bounce! And they like, crush someone. Bro, what a fever dream. My older brothers loved this show. Especially Bobo, he loved this show, oh my god. I'm gonna have to find a clip and send it to him and be like, you remember this shit? Oh my, there is a Game Boy Advance game. Yeah, I'm seeing that. It's crazy. That's wild. Okay. Model. They're not exactly knives. They're a little more rounded. Okay. I don't really like the proportions on that. Start over. Yep. I miss Adult Swim. There were so many quotable shows. Dude, there were, but I swear that show was on Adult Swim because we wouldn't have been allowed to watch it if it was on Adult Swim. Which is interesting because so many shows I feel like should have been on Adult Swim. Like, there was this one, show that my dad, like, put on out of nowhere when it first premiered. So, like, when did that show come out? I have to look it up now. Shoot. Hold on, let me see. Actually, I have to leave this pulled up so I don't forget it. When did it come out? 2007. Okay, yeah, okay. So I was in elementary school when Total Drama Island first premiered. And I think my dad was watching, like, he must have been watching something on Cartoon Network while I was at school. Because when I came home, he was like Senna. Wiki says it was on Nick. It was? Oh, wow. That's crazy. I could have swore it was on Cartoon Network. That's crazy. But that makes sense. Nick was always the one that made weird body part shows. That was too much for kids. Yeah, well, my dad saw it and was like, when I came home, he was like, Senna, I'm gonna have you watch the premiere of this show. And I was like, oh yeah, Dad? And he's like, yeah. You're super, it's gonna be, like, you're gonna love it. And I'm like, why? And he's like, because it's right up your alley. Total Drama Island. And you're super dramatic. But now I'm looking at it being in 2007 and I'm like, what the heck, man? I was... What the heck? I was 9! Rude! This 9-year-old sure is dramatic. You know what? I have a bone to pick, Mr. Bonbon. Because what the actual? Every day is just me slowly realizing that my parents are just poopy. There. Rounder face. Alright, have that. There's that. I wish my kids would pick Bones with me. What? Wait, what? What kind of bone? Oh. Oh. What? I remember being on a weird channel at my grandma's with a super 90s version of Speed Racer. And the dramatic antics have only escalated. This was a nice stream. It was good to see you guys. See ya. Yo-Yo Senna. Hi. Wait, what? Hey, Manny Major. 15. Picking balls. Hoping that's a paleontologist in chat. Or, like, I don't know. Maybe he's like, he likes to go collect, like owl pellets. And then, like, make little jewelry. They're always so kind and generous with me, and I wonder how many of their true feelings they're hiding. Oh! My dad raised me to be very argumentative because he likes the idea of everything always being out in the open with family. You know, that way if you have an issue with each other, it's always been discussed. Very horrible philosophy to life, because then he has to deal with, like, a daughter with a very reckless mouth when it comes to fights, because it's like, fighting is encouraged, by the way, in my house. It's like not really much of a disrespect thing. It's like, it's encouraged. So there's that as well. Like physical fighting? No. Verbal. What's this? Hi, Jewel. It's nothing. Don't worry about it. It's nothing at all. How are you, my love? How are you doing? Hi, hello. I'm good, just sleepy. Okay. Sketch. Just drawing some of God's natural art. No big deal. Nothing I see here. Welcome to the cave, Bauman. Hello, Bauman. Okay. I feel like I need to actually move the eyes up. Yeah. Which means I have to move the nose down. There we go. Freckles. Okay. There we go. Turn off the draw assist. Albatross Golf, welcome to the Bears. That's symmetrical, right? Move that down a bit. Okay. Now we just draw assist that for behind the ear. And then undraw assist to have that connection. There we go. And draw assist again. There we go. Then for the outfit, I might take a little bit of liberties. Okay. That doesn't look great. Okay. This is for underneath. This is a sports bra. Should I know my friend? Yeah. And she's sporty. Okay. And then for the top. Whoa! And have that be there. Boom. Oh, cute. Mm-hmm. Just like her, super cute. There's that. And I'm gonna have just that. Have it lower. in underwear? Very casual underwear. Little whale tail. Never been carrying her out. And that's that. And then mismatched socks. And this one has a little flower pot of a saguaro cactus, which is her favorite cactus. I'm gonna bond. What? I'm gonna bond so hard. And then he came in and he bonded all over the place. Oh my god. Gross. What does it mean? What does it mean? We don't know. Nobody knows. Nobody, 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 no. Ooh, nobody, nobody. Yeah. It's kind of a succulent kiss, wow. He's certainly the type. I hate it because I know that's the one I drew for you, Slime. So I look up and I'm like, ew. Gross. Gross. Why? Why are you guys so gross? Ew. So yucky. Just kidding. Unless you're the one that made it gross. Or what did you name it? I rest my case. I get excited when I see people who calm me for like acids and stuff, and they're using their stuff. It just makes me feel like, if unironically, it makes me feel like, aw, they're like kind of my kids too. Basically, you're all my children. Don't worry about it. Call the fuck out. It's true. Touché, Bobby Boucher, huh? Touché, Bobby Boucher. Oh, we need to watch. Oh man, our movie list is growing, Bears. We gotta watch Nacho Libre, and we gotta watch Waterboy. Even if we're older than you, yeah. You guys are like, you guys surprise me sometimes. Cause you're like, oh well, I'm basically ancient. I'm like, what? And you guys have the audacity to call me a hag, and I'm like, I'm a hag. What are you, warlock? Huh? Huh? What are you? Senile? Huh? Are you in a freaking nursing home type of this? You're a hag. You're a hag. Whoa, careful, your pacemaker's gonna go off, old man Jenkins, huh? Young whippersnapper. Waterboy, sweet. Yeah, unironically, you know, I'm a big Adam Sandler fan. Yeah. But yeah, I like Sandler. He's okay. A bit juvenile for me. Shut up. End it all. Cut yourself down. Adam Sandler was always great. So true. But you age in barriers. You made me yawn. How do you feel about that? 8 Crazy Nights is my favorite Christmas movie? Really? Hello, unfried rice. Unfried rice. What does that make you? Are you also like uncooked? All attractive women love Adam Sandler. Well, I guess I will beat the odds. Cooked rice. Oh, okay. But how are you cooked? In a pot? In a rice cooker? Are you steamed? Are you cooked till you're mushy, almost like porridge or risotto? You know, the people want to know. Welcome to the Build Bears. Thank you for the gift. His movie Jack and Jill is hot garbage, though. True. I mean, not all of them can be absolute bangers. Not all of them can be absolute bangers, to be fair. To be fair. Yeah. Ooh. A little piercing here. I like all the little like piercings, right? Because that means I get to draw like color more metal. And I actually love coloring metal. Like I actually love coloring metal. Oh, hello. What's going on here? Hello. Hi, Ralphie. Hi, Baghdad. Hello, Bagel. The great and wise Bagel. I sound like a poor Victorian child. Everybody scatter! Baghdad is here, scatter! I'm drawing a model. Drawing a model, yes I am. What kinda... I don't know how many stickers of these should like to continue on. I think I'm gonna make them more cactus and sun themed instead of the little hot air balloon. But yeah. Let's do... Just got a band-aid on one. I'll do that. And I might even do a big band-aid underneath. And then little sun. Kebab. How is the kebab shop? Kebab fun. You went to a kebab shop? What did you get? Lamb? Huh? Did you have the full experience, huh? Did you go to kebab shop and you got some lamb? Huh? You got some lamb and baba ganoush, huh? I saw you. Oh. That's probably offensive. I don't really think about these things in my defense. Oops. Well, just let it ride. Yeah. Okay. Colors. I gotta introduce the gray background so I can do this without feeling like I can't see nothing. I can't see anything, I can't. Ah! Confidence. No. Confidence. Yes! Yes! Okay. Hey, Senna, who's your friend? Do we know her? This is Summer's Jewel. This is Jules. Summer's Jules. Okay? This is Jewel. This is, I lovingly refer to her as my Discord kitten because it was just an ongoing inside joke when we were hanging out at the convention that we went to together this past January. But she's super, super cool. She's really, really good at Overwatch. She's obsessed with Overwatch, actually. Yeah. But yeah, want me to give her a shout out? Yeah, sure, thank you. I would really appreciate that, actually. Thank God it's not the... No, I would have worked on that live. Oh my gosh. Also, it's already done. It took 20 minutes. 20 minutes. Bada bing, bada boom. Bada bing, boom, bow. Eh? Big head, huh? Big head, lots of thoughts. Lots of thoughts. Soon as Discord mod arc, yeah. I don't know. I just like to tease women on the internet. It's free to do. Your drawing's so cute. Thank you. She's quite good at it. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you very much. Okay. And let's see. Whoa. Why are you drawing all the way over? Don't worry about it. I'll show you. Don't worry. So let me really lower that opacity so you can really see what we're working with here. Okay, boom. Ready? Hold on. Oh, my nose is... Someone redeemed it. Hello. I'm very mysterious. No, thank you for being here. Oh, thanks. Okay, clipping mask. Alright, now we can go in and do a Gaussian blur. Bing, bing. Take away that. I'm gonna fade this out just a bit more so I have a bit more there. And then I'm also just gonna fade it down on the face a bit. So it's a little less harsh, yeah. And because it's assisted, right, it's going to be mirrored on the other side, which is fabulous. Okay? Boom. Look at that. A cutely shaded face. Honestly, Senna, love your chibi model. Thank you. When I have my 3.0 update, unfortunately, I will have to update my chibi model, and I don't have the editable Live 2D, so I will just be redrawing it. But that's fine, because it'll still have the same charm, because it's the same artist. What? I know. Crazy. So, it'll be fine. I still want it to be creepy cute, so that is what we'll go for. I think I might try to work in Eldritch Horror into the Chibi update. Yeah. Yeah. But yeah. Yeah. Okay. And then we do an additional clipping mask. Okay. That's how you do all this. Now we have to choose a new like outline color. I find that like a dark brown is usually the best for that. And then we just go in lightly and just lightly work it in. Okay. We don't want to like go too ham on it. We want a stark enough line to like separate the layers, but you don't want it to be like, you want it to still look anime and not like just like a cartoon. Okay, that's the style we're going for. And because this will be like any other model that has a bald toggle, because she's a Twitch streamer and so it makes sense to give her a bald toggle, I will do the outline all the way around. Just edit that a bit. I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna go back into here and make sure that that is where it needs to be. There. Ah! Mother Hubbard. I also should color drop that in as the line. Bald is the bare minimum at this point? Yeah, pretty much. You should know by now, I will always do a bald toggle for people. Bald is like the one toggle that's just like, duh. Also, the only toggle that I think I'll ever like charge extra for is a tongue toggle, like tongue out. I think that's just like mainly just because doing all the different angles is actually more painstaking than most other toggles, except for, you know, that's kind of it though, because like all other toggles are not that hard and shouldn't be charged extra. I'd understand if like you're struggling with like angles and stuff to charge extra for like just like timing and stuff, but on principle, you should be always, like, I don't know. Starving artist, okay, starving content creator, like, you should always be looking to try and, like, help out your fellow, you know, content person, you know? Or so I think. I think, anyway. Oh, shoot, I have a lolly voice, my bad.
Hi, yeah, I don't know. I just think it would be really nice to like, try and scratch each other's backs from time to time. I just think it's the best way to approach life in general. So, yeah, that's kind of how I would probably go about doing it, but, you know, I guess it's not me, so, you know, not my chicken, not my coop, not my, I don't know, not my farm. How does the saying go? I don't know. I'm trying. I'm trying to remember how it goes. There's your head shine. And this is your entire head layer. Bada bing boom bow. You take it a step further even. And do your blush layers. And things of that nature. So here's a light blush. And this is where we turn this back on so we can map that out really nice. And then we'll Gaussian blur that. There we go. And we'll lower the opacity. And then we'll remove that. What do we think? Very nice. Okay. Then we can have an embarrassed toggle. And we can do the brighter pink.
Oh. Gotta make sure it's assisted so it'll mirror what I'm doing. Actually, I'm gonna make this go up a bit and down a bit, and then Gaussian blur it. Yep. We'll turn that down. We'll do this, do a drawing assist, and then we'll go through and add some blush lines. Okay, and then we'll just merge that down. And there's our embarrassed toggle. Ta-da! See all the little blushing? Although, I kind of want to redo that middle. Yeah. Yeah, that's better. Boom. Not my dog, not my tick. Not my udder, not my squeeze, not my chicken, not my nuggets. Oh my gosh, shut up. Not my monkeys, not my circus. Yes! Yeah! You cracked the code. Not my udder, not my squeeze. That's disgusting. That's actually horrifically awful. Okay. Yeah. There we go. We got our embarrassed toggle, a regular blush. Okay. And then we'll also do our freckles as well. Now we see her freckles are like black, but I like to make freckles a little more like within the skin tone. So I'm gonna make it a little like brownish. I have a textured freckle, so I'm just gonna use that freckle brush. Ew. I find this does like the best effect with uniformity and making it still somehow, I don't know, gives the effect you want. I'll put it on a multiply layer and then just bring down the opacity. Boom. Wow. And there you go. Thanks, and I try. Thank you, Citrus, for the gift. And welcome, Mr. Good Cat Gaming, to the Builder Bears. Hello, hello, hello. Okay, well, welcome back, I should say. Now we'll do a nose and probably start the eye work. This DPI and artboard is only going to allow for 17 layers, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we have, what, 8 more? 8 more? Quick mass? So we just go from there. I'm gonna plot where this nose is at. Oh my god! What? Ah! Oh, what? Ah! Hi, Sleepy. Thank you for the raid. Oh my goodness. Oh, wow. I'm being pelted. Hello. Hello, Raiders. Welcome, Raiders. Oh my gosh, what were you doing? What were you doing? Are you doing Minecraft? Or are we doing Tarkov? Oh my gosh. Hi! Welcome, Raiders. Hello, hello, hello. My name is Cinnabonbon. I'm a cinnamon roll bear DIY extraordinaire. I am using my chibi model tonight. You know, if you want to see my final form, you'll have to come back another time. I'm working on a model tonight for a friend, for my friend Summer's Jewels. It's a gift. Okay, it's just something I'm making. And I am on layer 10 of 17 for one artboard since I'm using the program Procreate on the iPad. So, it's gonna take a sec. Small. Yes, this is small, Senna. Looking super cute. Love the freckles. Oh gosh, thank you, Sleepy. How was your stream? I understand if you have to go and sleep and whatnot, but It's good to see you. Thank you so much for the raid. Oh god. I just add the dumbest toggles and I'm like, surely no one will see this. Not my chat. Surely. Oh gosh. There's the nose. Impossibly thin. Because anime. Okay, and we'll draw just this, and then I'm thinking like a slightly shaded nose instead of my usual highlight, just because she is paler than myself. Okay, and we'll do that. And we'll do a little bit of Gaussian blur on this. This will help bleed it out and soften it. And then I'll lighten the opacity, and we'll go from there. And then I'm actually going to go in and adjust the color of my drawing guide, just so I can like see my lines better. Yeah, there we go. There you go. Do I have a Cyclops toggle yet? Oh my gosh, no! Wait, hold on, you're like blowing my mind. That would be a hilarious... I mean, technically, I have a Cyclops model because I do have a one-eyed model. Hold on. Get her out. Technically, I have a one-eyed model. Technically, I do. It's a button. It's a button-eyed model. You gonna attack Sinbad? I don't know, maybe? Not a one-eyed snake, but a one-eyed bear? Yeah. Basically, I'm Coraline. I'm gonna throw buttons at that button. Okay, anyway. Whoa, now I'm like super close to the screen. Holy cow. Whoa. Wow. Alright. Well, now I feel like I'm too far. Hold on. Hello. There we go. Ah, too close. I know. Look away. Look away. Okay. So we have the nose. Very good. Very good. I don't know if I really like this as this color. I struggle. I struggle to like it when it's not just like the lighter version. Oh, let me see. I just like that more. But I should leave it darker because it's already like, I don't know. There. I just like the opacity. That helps a lot actually. Okay, so there's your nose. Bam, bam. We could start the eyes. I'm gonna start the eyebrow first. Just because I know the eyes are gonna be like a bajillion layers. They always are. I think my eyes... Hold on, let me think. Let me look. For my newest model, my 3.0 update is the 27th of this month. Let me look through and tell you how many layers my eyes are. Hold on, I have to go through it. Okay, so on the first artboard it is... I had to split it into different artboards. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 on the first artboard. And then on the second artboard, it's 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So my eyes are 19 layers. So I make it yeah. Gotta give that chat some personal space. I guess so. I guess so. Also, hi, Jewel. But yeah. I kind of think for toggles for this model, I'm thinking like one arm toggle that holds, she has 2 pugs. I'm not huge on pugs, but I know she loves her pugs. She's got, Winton right? Winton? Or Winston? Is it Winton or Winston? And then she just got a new one. I don't know that one's name. And then she's got like so many cute little animals. And then I'm like, oh, I could do a pug or I could do a little chicken. Because she has her little chicken emote. So, Winston and Maui. Okay, Winston. I'm like, is it Winston or Winton? Is there an S in there? I feel like there is. Okay, there is. But yeah. Her eyebrows are purple like the edges of her hair. I'm gonna draw a sis so to reflect it. Just for the general. Whoa! The general shape! Oh my gosh. Just for the general shape. Okay. Whoa! Oh, thank you, Citrus. Welcome to the Build-A-Bears Von Clevo. Okay. Ew. This is always fun to do. The tail of the eyebrow. Get it just so. Wow. And then erase. There we go. Okay. And then draw sis to erase that. Let me erase. Okay. She's got an erased brow, like a little, or her piercing. Ooh. And I'll do an underneath shading real here, real quick. Little bit, little blur. Okay. Alright. And then we'll alpha lock these. Boom. Okay. Well, alpha lock these to make them a little bit lighter at the front. And we'll draw a system again. Whoa, not erase! To make them a little lighter at the front, not erase it. Oh my goodness. And then darken it on the outer edge. There we go. A little bit of smudging. Yeah. There we go. Wow. I like it. Castle. Okay. And then we will clipping mask this and draw assist it. And we'll do our outline layer so we can outline the brow. Because then I can add in just a little bit more detail work, which I just like to do. It's these little details that like really make it for me personally for model work. Probably part of why I enjoy model work so much. But yeah. I'm just gonna lighten that edge a bit and then merge it down. Yeah. I'm good with that. Damn, Senna works fast. Yeah, I do. I was like working on 3.0 and I was sitting back and forth with some art friends and I was like, hey, help me, my rendering is really poop. Give me your brutal, honest opinion. I need the critique. They gave me their critiques and then like 3 hours later I was like, LOL, I'm done. With a completely new render. So I just work quick. Cause I have the tism. Which is sad because like I usually work also very quick for comms, but like my brain has been so fried with trying to get my own stuff together that like I was lacking on my comms lately, so I'm very happy that I think they're all done. I have to check my email. I'm gonna check my email in a little minute. Since I submitted the last one, I was like, besides Citrus is working on, and I have that, you know, set up. But yeah. So, like I got to prepare for a debut. I'm murdering myself here. I gotta calm down. So, whoopsie. Oh no. Gonna just duplicate that because I like the size of it. And we're gonna do that there. I'm gonna merge it down. And I kind of want this as my shade layer. I don't know, I kind of want to do it that way. Yeah, because then I can like Gaussian blur it and all the other things. You were still cooking hard? I'm cooking hard all the time right now. And I'm like, oh well, it'll be fine once my model's done. So, okay, Tommy. No, you know yourself. You won't rest. I'll at least be done with my model. For real this time. You guys are gonna see it. You're gonna see a sneak peek soon because I have it like a little stuff I'm putting together to promo it, and you guys are gonna be like, girl, what? How? Huh? Ma'am? Hello? Do you sleep? The answer is no. No, I do not. Sleep is for the weak. Eye twitching. Sleep is for the weak. I'm cooking soft boiled eggs on deck. Okay. And we'll outline those. There. Ta-da! And there's that down. And then we'll do even a little undershadow. And we'll throw the opacity. There's your brows. How many do I have left? Just 2 layers. Okay. Yeah, I go through layers very quickly, as you can see. Alright, let's see. Yeah, I could do the band-aid. Just take care of that quick accessory. Alright. And then I might actually go back in here and add a hair shading layer to have, since she has like hair tucked away back here, right? I think it might just be nice to have that. Yeah. Squeaky. Yeah. Oh, gow? You want me to gow? Okay. My chair's really squeaky, sorry. Let's see. Is a light purple on the band-aid? Okay. Do that there. I'll just wrap that down and in. And then clippy mask that down. And there we go. And drop it in. And Gaussian blur that. There we go. Give her bigger titties. She has bigger titties. Do you want them bigger than that? Okay. I can do that. I can definitely do that. Your chair gout, I know. They have a point. Yes. We can make them bigger. I mean, we're not on the chest part yet, so it's okay. We can take our time, chat. We can take our time. Take your time with me. Okay. To the good old days, where the mama sang us to sleep and I was stressed out. If we could turn back time, yo, to the good old days. I don't know. Something about it ain't quite right. Try again. Okay. No, not Alphalak. Whoa, man. Wow. Wow. Beast? Beast? Put this man on the plaque. They'll remember his name. Go ahead and blur that just so slightly. And then we can do that. I like that better. Yeah, I like that better. And then actually, I think I'd like to do like a little highlight almost. Because bandies are a little shiny, actually. Gouge and blur this. And then we'll do an overlay. Also, I've had this iPad for like since like 2020. And I just now started like doing the multiply overlay layers. I've always just worked with normal layers. Senna, yup. Yup. Professional artiste. I'm a professional artiste. It's funny because it's true. I am a professional. Boom. Hi, Aegis. Hi, Stinko-Winko. Hey, baby. Hey, booba-looba. What's up? Almost free from work, gotta go. Enjoy streams and the okay. I hope you have a good night, Kugano. Have a good evening. Have a safe travel home. What do the multiply overlay layers do? Oh, I can show you. Okay. Here. Okay. Here's this, right? You multiply it. Hold on. I'll let you see the difference. Actually, let's do a color that is just kind of easier to see anyway. Boom. Okay. Multiply. It changes the color. It darkens it. You can do that, right? You can see linear burn, dark color. This is at normal. And this is an overlay where it lightens it. Or you could even add, which then gives it a purple undertone, which is really fun. Or you can do a color dodge or a screen or a lighten. And there's your normal again. Lighter color doesn't exist. I like the add layer too, that's fine. It's good for like eye highlights. Now that I think about it, but yeah. And there you go. It seems very handy. It is very handy if you know what you're doing. I did not know what I was doing for the longest, so I did not use it for the longest. It's okay. It's alright. We all learn. It's all a learning process, yeah. Okay. Let's do... Okay, what's this green? Is this green? Ooh. No, it is not. Boom. Alright. Okay. Gotta give her the fade. Oh god. There. There. I guess I am ancient. This is super informative because I'm teaching myself how to draw to then make my own model. Keep it up. Oh good, yeah. So it's just layers. It's layers. When you're making a model, think about all the things you want to move and base all of your layers on what you want to move. For me, I want my eyebrows to move. All of your eye stuff has to move separately. But if you're drawing on a lot of people work on Clip Studio Paint on a desktop. That's definitely, easier if you know the program. I don't know the Clip Studio program. I'm only really decent at Procreate here on the iPad. It does limit your artboards, but you're about to see what I do for that, okay? Here's your next artboard. Come in, and you just flatten, 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 boom, 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 group, and flatten. Now you got a copy layer that you can just work on top of and continue to go. It's really not that difficult. It's really not. Oh, but I want a layer that goes in the behind, so I have to save it. That's okay. Then you just know that you limited it down to 16 layers, right? Like right now, I now have less layers to work with. That's completely fine. But yeah. So like the first artboard, I had 15 layers to work with. Now I have, 14 layers to work with, but I can be smart about it and just either bring this below everything and merge this down. Boom. Now, I have 16 layers. Once again. Think about it. I've seen those in Krita before, don't entirely understand them. Understand what? But yeah. It's just every layer you want to move, you separate it on a different layer. So for eyes, and then the nice thing is, with Procreate, you could save yourself some steps by just like understanding that you will have to separate it side by side anyways, because you'll want left side, right side for a lot of things. So you can just separate it afterwards. When you bring it to PC, which you'll have to do, you'll have to convert it to a PSD and then send it over. You just will do that. You'll do exactly that. You'll send it over to yourself, and then you'll send it over to yourself, and then you'll... What the hell am I trying to say? You'll send it over to yourself, and then you'll bring it into either Clip Studio Paint or Photoshop, and then you will separate the layers manually. Which is like, you know, it's a lot of steps, but so is making a model. So, you know, you kind of have to decide, you know, am I going to take these extra steps, or am I going to shell out, you know, a band, you know? So when you start breaking it down like that, like, oh my gosh, I'm going to have to pay so much, all of a sudden it becomes really easy. So, yeah. It'll be very easy from there on. Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna go in and do the first part of the eye, which is always very hard for me because I am super particular about eyes. I gotta think about the shape. I really do just want it like that. Yeah, I do. Okay. Which means I gotta now do it more like this. There we go. And then I have to like keep this part light. And then just darken that. Boom. Boom. And I'll just go in again, do my drawing assist. And then I'll do a lighter layer, and then darken it, and then boom. Whoa. Boom. And I can just erase it down to fit the size that I want it to be a bit more. There we go. And there we go. So is this a commission? Nope. Nope. I'm just doing it. I got to know her really well. She had said that she really wanted to get a Live 2D someday and wanted to save up for it, and I just figured, well, I could just make it. So, what the heck? You know? So, that's what we're doing. We're just DIYing this shit. As per usual. As per usual. Yeah. She's getting paid in exposure. Yeah. So the bear that does because she can. Yeah. That's the power of doing. That's the power of Bandipo. Get more done. That's the power of Bandipo. Okay. And I'm gonna do a lid line. Or like a lid crease. Then I'm gonna go in and kind of edge it down. There. Okay, now we can do our lashes. If they're not super close to each other, I won't do them too individually. So this one doesn't have to be done individually from anything because it's nice and far apart from everyone else. Here. There's one. And let's do one here. And then one here. Ooh. What? Wow. There we go. And there we go. There's 1, 2, 3. And we can add 2 more. She's got pretty long lashes on her reference sheet. So there we go. There we go. I still need to learn to rig. Want to ideally get something made by the end of the year. I think you could do it. I feel like at one point I was like just watching tutorial after tutorial after tutorial, but now I'm at a place where it's easier for me to like look at people's like showcases and see how they did things, because I can kind of understand how it's all broken down and then just go off of that. Hello, Pilot. Oh, I don't know why I was like Geoduck. Pilot Geoduck to the bears. Hello, you are now a bear. There's that. Okay. There's that lower lash. I think I will do some erasing on that as well. Okay. You Frenchified them. It's funny for you to say you Frenchified them and then they post a picture of a frog. I know that's from Sleepy, but it's just comedic. That's all. No big deal. Okay, let's see. I think purple is the accent color that we're going for, so let's do. Ooh, wow, that's a little too low. Huh? Let's do a little bit of purple through here, and a little purple through there. There we go. And then through here. Do a little purple. Whoa! I gotta alpha lock that. Gotta alpha lock everything so you don't color outside the lines by accident and then mess up the crispness of your drawing. Alright. There we go. There's that, and then let's do a little sliver on this one. A little bit there. On this corner lash, we'll also do right at the edge, like we did with the other one. There. And we'll even go a lighter on the corner. And then same with here. There on the corner there. drag it up and down. And then right through here. A little bit of highlighting through the eye. Makes all the difference. Miss that and you'll have to find the mystery smudge later. Pew. No mystery smudge. Pew, pew. Nice to know. Okay, there's that, and then we go to the last layer, which is this bottom lash. We'll just do whoa. We'll do just a little bit on the corners, and then some fading. There we go. And then this is that layer. So we'll do this darker color that we have for her skin tone. And just blend that as well. Just for the sake of kind of warming up the face so it's not so harsh. And that's what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 layers of eye. And I have to do an underneath layer for this eye that will go that will just combine to the lid crease, but it'll be a little bit of shading. Look at her reference image if she has any eye makeup. No, so I'm gonna add like just a little pop of something, just because I think it will bring out some things that I like and kind of add some of those design elements a bit more in a bit earlier. So take that Gauge and blur it out just a little bit. Multiply it. And no, I'm gonna actually set it back to normal. And then have that back open. And then I'm going to actually add another layer on top of that. And have it be the darker blue. How would be that one? There. And Gauge and blur that a bit. And I will blend this down. The crease a little bit. And then down and out below. From there. And then we'll lighten this layer. And then lighten this layer. Merge that down. Merge that down. Oh, hold on. Not merge that down. One last and final layer. We'll do the highlight to the skin. There. A little bit of highlighting to the skin. Actually, a little bit of shading to the skin and then a highlight, because that'll really help. And then do that. Okay, now we'll do the highlight. Fade that in a bit. It's not so stark. And then merge down. Merge it down. There you have it. Had a snack. Did I miss anything? Yeah, this is my favorite thing in the world. Noticing like 3 stray pixels and having to hunt through 50 layers to find it. Yeah. I also have like this dumb thing where I don't name any of my layers right now because I'm like in the mindset of, okay, I'm working on something that will inevitably be renamed when I have to copy paste left side, right side, so I just don't take the time to like name them. Which I'm sure would just drive a lot of you bat shit crazy. Okay. You know, it's not your problem, so don't be crazy about it. Haha. Haha. Yes, yeah. And do more of a gray. There we go. And clip it. And I got it in blue. Multiply. There we go. I actually am gonna make that brighter. There we go. It would still be fun to watch. Look. It's taking form. It's taking shape. It's becoming alive. Oh. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Should still have enough to work with. Cool. Okay. Shoot, what color are her eyes? Blue, right? Blue. Blue. Okay. Okay. Actually, maybe that blue. Here. Ooh. go. There we go. There we go. Boom, boom. I have no soul. Am I making you a ginger? Relax, I can say that. It's okay, guys. I'm allowed to say that. You can't. I can't know. What do you think so far, Jewel? Are you cute? Yes, you're cute. Yosin, I was curious about how much does it take to make a model art? About how much? It takes like I don't know, time-wise, I think it depends. Like if you have like a really simple bare bones model, it probably takes about 6 to 12 hours depending on your workflow. But if you have like a model with like a million toggles, which my 3.0 has, it's taking me like a solid like sit down and actually do it. Probably like 48 hours of work, give or take. So, 2 full days. Eyelashes look really good with those stick lashes. Oh, thank you. The eyes look really good. Oh, thank you. Yeah. But it just kind of depends how fast you work as well. As for like how much space it takes, I'm working on a 5,000 by 5,000 board at a 680 dpi. Holy crap. 680 DPI. So I can only do 17 layers at a time. And it is massive, gigabyte wise, just to even transport to my Google Drive. Like, I will probably have to open up a new Google Drive here soon. And before we have to comp Senna to do her own model? Heck no. As for if you're asking like a comm related question, I don't know, it also depends. Art and rig, I probably would never charge more than like 1,200 for both, like all together. And it still just depends. I don't know if but the eye whites are clouds. Yep, I know. I sees that the eye whites are clouds. Yes, ma'am. How many gigs is that? Is this one? I don't know yet. Before it's finished, I don't know. I can tell you that if I download a JPEG of how massive like the artboard and quality my 3.0 is at right now, I can't send it directly to Discord because it's too large a file. So yeah. Yeah. Okay. Now the pupils. Okay, draw assist that as well. I think I'm gonna put them more like this. Yeah, look at that. Super cute. Actually, clipping masks and drawing masks. That. Yeah, forklift certified. Hello, Matsuka. Matsukaze Gaming. Welcome to the Bears. Welcome. Didn't realize you were on Twitch. Hello, everybody. Yes, I am. Hello. Thank you for stopping by and subscribing. Or following. I don't know. I don't know what counts. What is the most enjoyable part of the process for me? The eyes. Also, just like the render. After I get all the shapes down, I'm so happy to like just like render it out and make it come to life, so to speak. So I really like doing that part. So, but eyes are like my thing. I love doing the eyes. There's that. Oh. Draw assist. And there's those. Go ahead and do that. Actually. Now we can overlay it. Whoa. Are you doing the rigging too? Mm-hmm. Yep. Yes, ma'am. When can you expect it? I don't know. Eventually. Eventually, my dear. Eventually. when I can finish my own stuff too. Oh my gosh, please drop. Thank you. Damn, still I'm working hard for that Discord mod status. No, I don't know. I just like doing it. I just like doing this kind of stuff. I don't know what else to say. Sorry. I just like doing it. I mean, if you end up hating it, you don't have to feel obligated to use it either. I just like doing this. Okay. It is now time for clouds. Let's do this actually in the dark blue. In fact, this dark blue. Ooh. Okay. And we'll do it with the add function. colors? Does he have motion? Okay. I'll pull out these. I like to do accent colors as like a lot of the outer like colors for the pupil. We'll do a little bit the purples and greens on these, and then we'll just duplicate that, and we'll combine it down. Boom. And then we'll do. There's only one layer left. Oh no! Dang. Okay. See, this is why I run out of layers, because I always end up doing way too much in the eyes. Okay. We'll do. Okay. Now we have to go and duplicate this. Do you see how many freaking layers there are on the eye? Hold on. I gotta like properly merge these down. Okay. Also, hold on. Let's just all ignore everything else for just a sec. Wait. Look at how pretty they are! Okay. Beam, 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 beam. Flatten. Ta-da! IT Sen, it's amazing that you're willing to spend time and skills to give gifts to friends. Yeah, I always love doing that kind of thing though. Oh, it just makes me feel good. It's all selfish. It's because it makes me feel good. Screw them. I don't care if it makes them feel good. It's all selfish, I promise you. There's nothing altruistic about it. It makes me feel good. You thought I was doing this for them? Think again. There we go. Whew. What do you guys think so far? Crazy how quick we were able to make things take shape, and it's only been 2 hours. And really, we only started at what? Probably about 20 minutes in the stream? It took me a while to get actually started, huh? I look so cute. Just because you are so cute. Duh. Duh! You are so cute, silly. Alright, I can't hear this song one more time. It's interrupting my workflow. I refuse. Ba-bow. Videos. See what they got. No. Oh, no. Oh, that's anxiety. Here we go. And now we have the joy of starting lips. Everybody say yay, lips. I hate doing lips. Lips. Anxiety Drakengard 1 OST for full anxiety? Oh gosh. Hold on, I'll look that up in a sec, Aegis. Was it Drakengard? Okay. Drakengard 1 OST. Almost fell on my lap. Thank God you didn't call me kitten. Oh, it's okay, look. What's the name of the file? Jules dash kitten. Dun 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 dun. I'm gonna like this video and come back to it. Oh, it doesn't sound too bad. Lips for me have been a personal hell to learn. Still haven't gotten them down. Yeah, it's a lot of layers. I'll tell you what, it's a lot of layers. I always just duplicate the bottom and top the same. I can just manipulate the shape afterwards. But I'm actually gonna alpha lock this. Take my pink and fade it. And now I will duplicate it. There you go. Top and bottom lip line. And now, bada bing boom bow. Bada bing, bada boom, bada bow. Okay. Senna, can you stop grooming VTubers? Leave some for us. No. See, the difference between you and I, chat, is that is all part of my gay fabe. Okay? My gay fabe. Okay? At the end of the day, I'm not actually trying to smash. That's where we're different, homie. Here we go. Smiling mouth. Yep. Here's your open mouth. Now we can close those out. Actually, we'll leave one there just for the sake of it. We'll lower the opacity of this just so we can work with it. And we're gonna go into this white for the teeth. And we're gonna have that be your upper teeth, I think. Honestly, I think I need to move that down then. Okay. See? That's how you troubleshoot. This tells me that both need to move up, actually. Boom. I might even move it up just a smidge more. Boom. See? Now you can figure that out. Boom. It's okay, Senna. I'm sure the It's Just a Joke Bro pipeline had never come back to bite anyone ever. Well, I mean, to be fair, I don't think a lot of these people have the same amount of religiosity and general just not, wanting to fuck around and find out osity. But yes, I get the sentiment. Okay. There's the top teeth. Okay. And then we're gonna alpha lock that. And do a little bit of gray. for shadows. Bam, 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 bam. Boom. We're gonna put that right there so we don't lose it. Now we're gonna take just the slightest bit of this black outline and literally just the tiniest outline. Okay. We have your two drawing assists, which are going to be your top and bottom lip. I'm gonna get rid of his head for a sec. Boom. Make sure you got it. Now we'll do the bottom lip, which we know will be at least here, so we'll just go all the way under, and then we'll also just go there. Boom. There's your bottom and top lip. Your lips. Okay, then you're gonna do your bottom teeth. Dun dun. Listen, why is this one so much smaller? I'm glad you asked. Here's why. There's your back teeth. Oh, there's your back teeth. Ta-da! In between that, you have your jaw assist, and you have a little tongue. Ta-da! Bada bing boom bow. This is top secret. I came in late, sorry, that's okay. Please recommend more in Discord. I came in late. Jewel looks so happy. My music taste will remain vanilla. This is top secret? You don't what? You don't what? Huh? Hey. Whoa. And then we go ahead and shade. Shade. We go ahead and we do a little inky liner. My nose is itchy. Okay. Boom. Now we have this. We're gonna go a lot darker. And we're gonna take that to the edge here. Boom, boom, boom. And then a little bit here as well. Boom, boom, boom. And then we're gonna move the tongue so we can make sure our edges are clean. And then we're gonna go in and just draw. Boom, boom. Whoa. Value, red, a little darker. There's the shadow. And we're gonna do a draw assisted shadow. And we're gonna go bada bing boom bow. Oh gosh, and blur it all the way down. And then we're gonna clip mask it. Ta-da! Turn it up. And then we're also gonna turn that off real quick. And we're gonna turn this off and this off. We're gonna just go around tongue. Boom. Ta-da! A very cute little mouth. Ma. The ops are here. Did I say something? Did I say something? You warned me at the beginning you were gonna glow. What did I do? What did what did I do? No, what did I what did I do? Huh? Or do you just like making me anxious for no reason? Are you just trying to get on my head? Get out of my head. Anyway. Okay, we gotta draw the other tongue now. The outer tongue. Whoa! Nothing. It was supposed to be a play on Jules saying this is a top secret stream. Oh. It is top secret. From her. Although I did kind of give the secret slightly away, because Jewel had reached out earlier and I was like, what are your rates again? And I was like, just come to Saturday stream. You're in for a surprise, LOL. That was super vague. That was so vague. It's just like, ah, you should like totally come. Really buried lead on that one. Oh, I should probably use drawing assist. Super secret LMAO. Yes. The rate is that you must watch Senna. Such a high price to pay. True. I'm so evil. You're right. Oh. It's situation by situation. I have to be careful because I feel like, you know, I have plenty of friends who are like in need or want a live 2D, and there's plenty of them who like probably would just do a free model for it, but they all have to be patient. And if they want to rush, then they have to pay. It's really what it comes down to. But then I don't want people to be like, oh, she charged me, I guess she doesn't care about me. No, I just know that, like, you know, some of you are, you know, better off than, you know, me. Can I have a tongue piercing? Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay. Did that... Here's a shadow for that. Yeah, we can do Tongue piercing's the most lewd of all body modifications. Is it? Oh no. Is it? I don't know. I think it's just a piercing, right? I mean, my Gyada model, and I think even my update, I haven't fully decided, but I think so. My updated model will probably have a belly button piercing. My mom always made it seem like the only girls who have belly button piercings are absolute hoe bags, so, you know, to each their own. Facts. I think most lewd is something that's very subjective. Agreed. It's always gonna depend on what you're most sensitive to, chat. What are you sensitive to? Tell me all of your allergies so I can slip it into your food. Oh, no. Whoa, wrong stream. There you go. Now you have a tongue piercing. Senna's still in her rebellious phase, getting a belly piercing. How scandalous! I don't know. I don't have any piercings except for I have 2 ear piercings in my lobes. Just my little double ear piercing. 1, 2. Yeah, my little barriers. I say that, but then I have a tattoo. But I don't know. I don't really understand piercings. I would love to have. There's times where I'm like, man, I'd love to have this, or I'd love to have that. But I'm just so afraid of getting pierced. And I didn't get my ears pierced until I was 13. I got it as like a birthday present. And then I got my second ear piercing as a birthday present when I turned 18. I know, crazy. That's such a baby. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. I think that's probably it. Ooh. 1 more? Meh. What it looks like when it's closed up. So this is the face so far. The Nyara model you made was around like 100 layers or so. Yeah, I don't even want to count what my 3.0 is at right now, and that's just the body. That doesn't count the clothes. I have a base body, and then I have multiple outfits to toggle on and off, and then I have my, original bun hairstyle plus like other toggles. So, haha, I love the eyes a lot. Thank you. Thank you. I think this is going to be my stopping point for the night. Since I'm looking at the time and I'm like, I do have church in the morning. So I think this is where I'll stop for the night. But this is where we're at. Ba-bow. And boom, boom, boom. With our sketch still going. Once the face is done, everything else goes fairly quick. But yeah. The 3.0 is going to be so freaking cool. I hope so. I hope you guys are excited. At least a little excited, But there we go. Here's the full head. Jules' face looks like a tasty jelly bean. Mm-hmm. Thanks for the stream. Yes, thank you. Mimi merging the layers for rigging? Wait, what? What did you say? My papa made my Live 2D 500 layers. Did he have all like the line art and shadows separated? You also have a lot of moving parts. You know, I've done a lot of your assets. You got a lot of moving parts. Jewel looking great. Thank you, thank you. Jewel is going to be awesome too. Yeah, I hope it's something she likes. I mean, I'm probably gonna work on this still a little bit off stream as well. It might not get much work in the next week or so, just because I'm in crunch time. But yes, this is where I'm stopping for the night. Jewel, what do you think? Do you like yourself? Did you see her scream? I love it. Okay, cool. Okay, I'm gonna get you guys set up for a raid. Thank you so much for coming tonight. Tomorrow we have a skit planned. If you're not familiar with my skits, they're little skits. Oh god. I am in full like roleplay mode usually when I do my skits. I don't expect me to interact in chat unless it's towards the skit. It's gonna be me running my own little restaurant. We're playing pretend tomorrow. But it's a skit, it's a restaurant skit, okay? Yes, chef, no chef, that's me tomorrow. I'm the chef. So we're all gonna be in the kitchen. Like a bunch of women. Alright, let's find someone to raid. I kinda want to, hopefully. Okay, I'm gonna raid you into a horror game. Okay? Let's see. Let's just do Bonbon. Bear raid. And Bonbon. Here you go. It's fucking raw. Where's the lamb sauce? Yeah, I should probably maybe I should do an accent. Would that be fun? I'm gonna make sure I have the right assets for it as well. But yes, thank you again to Sleepy and her chat for coming by. It's been very nice to have you. Yeah. Okay. I will see you guys tomorrow at 9 p.m. EST right here on Twitch. And maybe we can go over a schedule for the following week. It's still going to be a bit lighter weeks up until debut 3.0 debut update, model update up until then, just to make it easier for myself so I have more time to get everything completely ironed out for you guys. Okay? So, you know, bear with me, but but okay. Alright, I'll see you guys. Bye 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 bye.